Hello and welcome to Linux Leech. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the Uniq utility. So let's get started. Okay, so the Uniq utility displays a file removing all but one of successive repeated lines. Now, the best way to explain it is to actually show you some examples. So today we're going to work with this text file here, which is called fruit bowl, and we're just going to start by catting that out. So cat fruit bowl. So as you can see, we've got a number of different fruits within our fruitbowl.txt file, and there's one fruit per line. Let's just try running the Uniq utility or command, and we're going to pass that fruitbowl.txt. So that doesn't really look like what we would expect from a utility that's supposed to show us unique items. But if you remember, as I said earlier, the Uniq utility removes all but one copy of successive repeated lines. Now, as you can see, the only lines that are repeated is apple. So if we just sort that, so sort fruitbowl.txt, so we can see the output of that. Now we can see that we've got apple on successive lines, which we had before, and we've got orange and pear on successive lines. So let's just try sorting the fruit bowl first, and then let's pipe that output into Uniq. If you want to know a little bit more about sort, you can check out the tutorial that I did. I'll put an annotation on the screen now. But let's just run this and see what happens. So if you compare the output that we have now to the previous output that we got from just using Uniq and then passing it the fruitbowl.txt file, you can see that we don't have any duplicates. So in the case of pear and orange, we only have one listing. So you could say that we now have a unique list of all of the unique items within our fruit bowl. Now, what if we wanted to count the number of occurrences that we have within our file? So if we want to count the number of fruits that we have in our fruit bowl, to do that, we can run the same command, and we can just use the tac-c option, which will count the number of occurrences of each individual fruit in our fruit bowl. So as you can see, we've got 3 apples, we've got 1 apricot, 1 grape, 2 oranges, 2 pears, and 1 plum. So what if we wanted to work out the most popular fruit in our fruitbowl.txt file? Well, to do that, we could use an option which is -d. And what that does is it only displays the lines that are repeated. So in this case, we should get a listing that will only have apple, orange, and pear. And as you can see, that's what we have. So we can see that apple is the most popular fruit in our fruit bowl, followed by orange and pear. But just say we were working with a larger fruit bowl and we had more fruit in there. So we wanted to know how popular apple was. Now we could just apply the -c option, which we used previously, to give us a count of how many apples there are in our fruitbowl.txt file. So if we run the same command again, but this time just add the -c option to it, you can see that we have 3 apples, 2 oranges, and 2 pears. So what if we wanted to do the reverse of what we've just done and actually find the lines that only occur once within our fruitbowl.txt file? Well, what we could do is just run the same command again, but this time use the tac-u option, which will display lines that are not repeated. So if we hit enter on that, you can see that apricot, grape, and plum are the only lines within our fruitbowl.txt file that are not repeated. And we can just add the -c option to get a count of that, and as you can see, they only occur once in the file. And that's brought us to the end of this tutorial on the Uniq utility. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and you can also follow Linux Leech on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.